on their last legs here. Fortunately for them, their last two legs are matchups where, at least in the third one, they have a decent chance, and then the fourth one, they're actually going to be favored, I would say. Now, it's Korea versus the Foreigners here in this prediction. We're going for Life. They're going for Deer.
Well, I think Life certainly got the history, the success, the experience. Deer, on the other hand, a great player, but not really on par with Life. And I guess until this year, this last half of this year, where Life just hasn't been performing up to what is expected of him.
Yeah, I feel like we're starting to see a lot of disappointment from Korean fans, and perhaps even including the Korean casters, about what Life has been able to do, what he's been able to accomplish. But keep in mind, Deer is very inconsistent still. He's played a lot more matches overall than Life, but his record in those matches ends up kind of floating around 50-50.
Yeah, he's had some really big hits and misses. Like, Deer's one of the more inconsistent players we've had in Pro League.
He's really good. He's really good, but sometimes he just does not show up. Sometimes he just cannot get those wins that he needs, and he's a very emotional player. I feel like, sometimes he gets really stressed out, and this is obviously a very stressful situation. He has to win. He has to win.
He has to win no matter what, and it's up against Life, and it's on Cactus Valley, one of the biggest maps, a pretty good Zerg map in general. Life should be pretty confident on this one, but let's see what form he's in.
Yeah, that's a question. How in form is he? How aggressive is he going to be? Is he going to do something aggressive on this big of a map? Probably not, even though he really likes to play that way, especially against players he feels he's better than. But we'll see. There's so many possibilities going into this potentially last map of the regular season.
It's crazy to think, man. This is the last map of the year. Quite possibly until the playoffs. It's like, it's ridiculous.
Best case scenario for if it's not, we've got 3 more maps, including this one. But like, we're down to the wire. We're down to the very end here. The last match of the entire round, the last match of the 4th round, the final round before we go into round 4 playoffs, and then the final grand playoffs.
Yeah, and Spennu's looking at this one, hoping Life can do it.
Yeah. If he doesn't, and then Flash wins, that's their only way they do not make it.
Yeah.
So for Spennu right now, the only way things go horribly wrong is if either only Life or Flash wins, and either of the Samsung players win, but not both, then they don't make it.
Then they don't make it. It's ridiculous. It's such a weird stat to have if they don't make it, but it's there, man. 50-50 chance.
Deer meditating, not the first to do so. Once the king of the world, once the best pro in the world for a long period in 2013, but for a while now, it's that inconsistency. I said his record is about 50-50. He's 13-11. Pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close indeed. 5-6 against Life as well, so they have a bit of history.
Absolutely.
It's been a while, though, since they've been playing together.
He looks nervous. He's literally shaking.
Literally shaking. I think, I'm not too surprised, to be honest. This is what it's all come down to all year long. Can he do it here? And Life
never gets nervous. Never stressed. Never upset. This guy, he doesn't always have a smile on his face, but you can tell when you look at his face that he's ready for this game, and he's not worried about whether he's going to lose or not. He's just going to play his game, and he feels like he's going to win it.
Yeah, he certainly has the experience behind him. Look at those pins on his chest. 3 GSL wins.
3-time GSL winner.
So many other wins as well.
A Royal Rotor along with Zest, his teammate. And maybe learning from Flash, could have taped that monitor down.
Yeah, a little bit of Flash there. Just a little bit, not too much. Shouldn't affect the game.
This is it, guys. Deer has to win this, or everything will be decided, and Spennu will advance along with KT Rolster. This is the most important match we've had so far today. Let's jump into it right now. Game number 3 on Cactus Valley. It could be the last regular match of regular season Pro League 2015. Down to the bottom right, the last hope for Samsung, it's Deer.
Looking incredibly nervous. And up here in the top right for KT, Life. He's back.
For 2 years, he was considered uncontested the top Zerg in the world. BlizzCon champion, 3-time GSL winner, winner of many overseas tournaments, traveled a lot, tons of success.
Tons of money.
Oh,
And look at this.
He's going to go for a cannon here for sure.
I think it's going to be a proxy.
You think a proxy in the middle of the map?
Yep, I think he's doing the same thing Blaze did to him.
Oh, man. And Life died to it.
Well, let's see if it happens again. This would be absurd.
You put everything on the line. The final match, your team's tournament chances on a proxy on a watchtower on a 4-player map. Everything comes down to this.
Balls to the walls, man. This is absolutely insane. Deer, no wonder he was looking so nervous that the coach was like, you better do it. You better do this crazy all-in.
Oh, man.
Will Life actually die to it again is the question I want to know. This would be absurd. It would be so ridiculous.
9-9 gate. And now the probe scout.
Man.
Life is not drone scouting. Oh, he doesn't even probe scout, actually. He's going to wait.
Oh, he's going for the hatch first.
Hatch first. Let's see how greedy behind this.
Life.
The Overlord is heading towards the middle of the map-ish.
He's going to go for another drone. Any more drones, and you're going to be in trouble, buddy. Oh, my God. Could we actually see this happen again?
Well, it might happen.
I think Life loses his mind if this actually happens again.
Look at his face. It's almost as if he senses something is wrong.
He's going up to 17 drones. This is ridiculous. He's finally putting down that pool. Thank God for that. But guess what? A Zealot has just come out. And he's going to be pooling his Zealots. He's going to have at least 3. But before he moves in anywhere.
Deer knows where he spawned. He saw the Overlord with his probe.
There we go.
And here we go. Drone coming down to scout, but he's not going to find a pylon. He's going to find a Zealot. Here we go. Life knows this. He's practiced against this. He's seen this before. He cancels the hatch. He wants extra money. He wants all those spine crawlers, and he needs to micro his drones perfectly. Here we go. The first Zealot into the main base. 2 more on the way. He's getting ready.
He's going to try to catch his first Zealot out. If he can catch it, it's going to make things a lot easier.
2 probes here. Definitely not going to help out very much.
Surrounding.
Oh, look at this. So much extra money to make spines. He's going to kill the probes. Needs to pull those drones back into the main now. Kills the probes.
Wow.
6 lings, a queen, and he needs 2 spines. He needs 3. He needs to buy time for those to get up. He's using the drones to do so.
Oh.
He still has such a bit of a bank here to where you can actually have a few drones mining only and still be okay.
First target. Let that one go.
And he doesn't actually zone the Zealots. He's not zoning the Zealots.
Yeah, he needed those things to come out. He's going to have to let that one go. If he get 1 spine up safely.
He's not going to get it. He's not doing anything. He's just going to let them go.
Oh, he's going to actually counter all the Zealots coming up the ramp, which is not a bad idea, but it's going to be so hard without any spines.
He has no larva. His queen isn't ready. He's going to surround these Zealots now. He needs to micro the drones. 3 drones already going down. The queen comes out. 1 Zealot goes down. Drone drilling here as best as he can. He pushes those Zealots back. 8 harvesters to 8. 4 more lings on the way, but can Deer defend the counterattack? If he just sends a few lings in there, it's going to be tough to defend.
I think Life has it. I think he is stabilized in a way. There's no way that the Zealots from here on out are going to do much damage at all.
Oh, look at Deer's face.
He knows it.
Okay, the game isn't over yet, but it's essentially over if Deer can't find something here.
Well, Spine is up, which is the biggest problem, and there's enough lings to actually fight the Zealots head on now.
I feel like he should try to just block the ramp with the next few Zealots and probe up at home and try to transition. It's very difficult to accomplish, but I don't think he's going to find any more damage here, and his face says the same.
Yep, he knows he's facing defeat right now. He's not finding anything more. He's still making Zealots. You know, he's still all in from this. But he hasn't even seen the spine yet. He doesn't know that there's a spine waiting for him, which is the biggest problem of all.
Yeah, he's going to try to go for the spawning pool, it looks like here. He needs more Zealots than this. He needs the next 2 that are coming. Continue to kite. If he kills the spawning pool, he could come back.
Well, I don't think Life will let him. If he does, he's going to lose Zealots for it, and he might even get lings surrounded his Zealots, which would just end the game.
And with 4 more lings coming out, he might even be able to send a small group of lings to Deer's main.
Look at this. Look at this counter.
Oh, he's just kiting those Zealots.
Wow.
And the spine, he knows he can fall back to it. He knows he can fall back to the spine, so he can actually afford to do things like this. I just think sending the lings to the main is a great choice.
Yeah, he's going to go for 1 big attack here, but this is not a good position to be in.
The spine free to do its damage over here. And Life now up to 12 harvesters. Targeting down the spine, but it's not going to happen. There's a transfuse, and that should be game.
That's it.
He's going to type out. He's going to type out Moonblade.
He is. There's nothing left here.
What a ballsy move. GG. KT Roaster will advance 3-0 with Spenu. And that is the end of the 2015 regular season.
There we go. Life. It's not going to happen to him again. Not like that. Never again. Really well played there.
What a great end for the regular season.
Spenu must be so happy right now.
They absolutely should be. Wow. You put it all on the line.
Man, what a way to go out. Huge risk there from Deer. Maybe lack of confidence. Maybe he just thought it would just be the build order win that he needs. Very unfortunate there. And Bravo didn't get a shot, which is very unfortunate as well. Because he's one of their best, man.
Yeah, one of the best TVT players in this league going up against Flashers. TVT is, he said it's his best matchup right now, but we'll see. All right, well, KT Rolster has secured a spot with this. Third place, Spenu would take fourth place. So our top four is decided. It's going to be SKT, CJ, KT, and then Spenu. Here are our match results.
Zest taking it over Armani in a pretty lengthy game. Armani really showing some strength in that matchup. And Stats over Hurricane, a little bit more convincing there. And then Life over that all-in from Deer. Not going to happen to him again.
Really a shame we don't get to see Bravo today. But that's the end of all things. Take a look at our final results. I believe if we don't have an interview, which I don't think we will, as we did not have an interview in the previous match, nor did we have any yesterday. Okay, so top four, SK Telecom and CJ Entis. So, of course, the first match is going to be between KT Rolster and Spenu. The winner will play CJ. The winner of that goes to the finals versus SKT.
And then it's going to be, after all that's determined, we're going to see that end result with the grand playoffs at the end of this year. The big finals there.
Look at the difference between fourth and fifth place. We talk about this all the time. Every point counts. Yep. 1 point different.
It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous there. I think Spenu got at least a little bit lucky here. Man, after yesterday's performance against Prime, they were sweating, that's for sure.
Now, with this position, those three teams you see at the top are already secured to the grand finals. KT Rolster is the closest currently. But with Spenu now in the top four, there is a chance if Spenu actually gets a lot of points from this playoff, they might be able to make it to top four to knock KT Rolster out. That's going to be what this is all about. That and a ton of money. Every round finals has a ton of prize pool money on the line, as well as prestige.
A lot of prestige, that's for sure. Wow. It's going to be quite the playoffs, Wolf. I'm very excited to get stuck into them.
JNR Green Wings not making this playoff. The first playoff they don't make this season. They got to every other finals and lost 3 times. But with all the extra points they got from that, they secured that third place.
To be honest, I think it's a good thing as well that Maru takes the rest and waits for those big playoffs.
Now look at this. Hero and Zest both taking a win today. So they're actually tied for first place. And they're not going to have a big show match or playoff or anything. It means they both just win. That's how this works.
That's fantastic.
Even though Hero has one less loss, still, this is a winner's ranking, not winner ratio.
Yeah. Well, congrats to both of them. Very powerful Protoss players.
Honorable mention, Sue at 16-4. The best record on that front page. Innovation at a close second with 15-4. Classic, 10th place with 14-5. We already told you guys this matchup, but it's going to be on Monday the 7th. Not this Monday, next Monday, a week from yesterday, in fact. And then Tuesday will be the Silver Challenger match, CJ Entis versus the winner. And then on Sunday, Championship Sunday, it's going to be SKT going up against the winner of that Silver Challenger match with CJ Entis.
It's going to be a fun week. Shame we don't have anything next week, Wolf, but both these teams get a little bit of time to practice and get ready for it.
Thursday, though, TY versus Biel. The first day of the semifinals. A Terran versus Zerg. TY playing out of his mind this season. Biel, the runner-up of last season's GSL, looking for another finals here.
Yeah, this actually should be a fantastic match as well. I love my ZVT, and it's so exciting to see TY starting to play top of his game again, and Biel, one of the best Zergs we have.
Well, guys, it's been a great regular season. It's over now. Some of these teams that didn't make the grand playoffs and didn't make the round 4 playoffs, we might see them again. This is the time where we're going to start seeing those Team Liquid threads, those Kenzie tweets about who's leaving which team, all the roster shuffles. So get excited for that, because that is going to be coming up within the next few weeks. And everything is really going to happen in October, of course.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be so exciting to see where everything ends up for all these teams and what's going to happen to Prime. I mean, something's got to happen, right?
Sure, definitely going to be the case. And how many roster shuffles are we going to see with some of these newly teamless players like Myungshik, for example?
Yeah, that's some big players out there. I'm sure we're going to see a bit of a shuffle.
It's a great time to be a StarCraft 2 fan with, of course, the round of 4 of Star League, the Pro League playoffs for round 4, and then the Grand Finals coming up in October. The GSL is coming to a close as well as we're getting through the round of 16. I think the last group was last week. So be sure to watch all the content we've got out here. Follow the two of us on Twitter. I'm Proxy Wolf. He's Moonglade AU, and we'll see you guys on Thursday.